Good morning, student. I hope you are studying well. Can you understand the picture? Yes, you can see the topics here written. Extent of Christianity, the title of the map, extent of Christianity in 300, in between the 300 to 600 AD. So red and orange color, what are the marks you can see here? All over the places the Christianity was spreaded within 600 AD. So we'll discuss how it was extended and why. So first topic of our discussion is spreading of Christianity. As Christianity spread, means after the death of Jesus Christ, the Christianity is also become more popular, and it faced the persecution. Persecution means torture by the Roman Emperor, but afterwards the thought of the Roman Emperor, who was a Roman Emperor at the time, Constantine, his thought was changed, and he also believed on the Christianity and shifted the capital Rome to Constantinople, and also he changed the official religions. Christianity became the official religions in the Roman Empire. Next, the Constantine got many churches and monasteries. Churches, the prayer hall, and monasteries, it was actually the residential place of the Christian religious peoples, and they can work from these places also, and they are spreading the Jesus message of love. Gradually Christianity spread Great Britain, Switzerland, Germany and other countries. Next, Bishop of the Saint Peter Church in Rome, the Pope became the spiritual head of the Christianity and all over the world. So who become the spiritual head of the Christianity? Bishop. And one of the patrons of the Christianity of the medieval period was a King Charlemagne, who considered as the protector of papacy. Papacy means the officer or authority of the Pope. It called papacy. So who was the King Charlemagne? So let's see. Here I have brought a picture. See, it is a King Charlemagne, and the Charlemagne or the Charles the Great was the king of the Franks, and he founded the Holy Roman Empire, stimulated the European economy and political life, and fostered the cultural revival known as the Carlovingian Renaissance. Carlovingian Renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth or revival of the societies. He brought the Carlovingian Renaissance. He was a founder of the Holy Roman Empire. He founded the Holy Roman Empire. Next topic. Here the teaching of Jesus Christ was spread by Peter and Paul, the rest of the world. Next we'll discuss about the decline of the Roman Empire. In 395 CE, the Roman Empire divided in two parts, eastern and western part. I have shown the picture, the first picture. It was a Holy Roman Empire, and it was divided after the 395. The western half of the empire was the capital, Rome was the capital, and eastern part, the Constantinople was the capital, and it was known as Byzantium. Eastern part of the Roman Empire known as Byzantium Empire. That Western Roman Empire, it was collapsed, or it was attacked by the barbarian and fell to the barbarians in 476 CE. Next, the fall of Constantinople, or the eastern part, it is happened 1453. It was until survived. Then after that, it was also fall. Organized into the fearsome cavalry armies, those who called the barbarians, such as the Goths, Huns, Franks, and the Vandals, caused the havoc in their search for land, and were finally responsible of the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. Means Western Roman Empire fully collapsed by the attack of Hun, Goths, Franks, and different type of the barbarian tribes. Hun reached their zenith, means top position. Zenith means top level, by the Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun was the topmost leader or the powerful leader of the Hun tribes. Next, the Crusades. Jerusalem had long been a place of pilgrims for the Christians. You know, it is a holy place of Christian religions, and but that but the, by the 11th century, sorry, by the 11th century, the area was ruled by devotedly Muslim Turks. Means by 11th century, this was area is devotedly Muslim Turks, and the Christian pilgrims were often attacked. The Turks invaded the lands and Christian emperor of Constantinople. In 1045, Pope Urban II called for a crusades and holy war against of the Turks. And by this holy war, the first Christian attacked and captured the cities of Jerusalem and Damascus, and the Muslim recapture again. Finally, Crusaders, means actually the holy warrior of the Christian religions, all their territories, lost their territories and retreated from the holy land Palestine. So they left the Palestine after the Crusades. Next, the Crusade increased the contact between the East and West, helped to the take Islamic science and technology in Europe. So these crusades also increase the scientific knowledge and West and in the field of medicines, architecture, and Europe re-established the direct trade contracts with the other parts of the world and with the increase of trades. So it is also helped to increase the trade and commerce. The economy of Europe flourished also. Many new towns and cities was established, and you know the fall of Constantinople also one of the cause of Renaissance. Here also written about the Crusades. What is Crusades? The name derived from the cross, and that Crusaders wore their dress. Whatever the dress they are wearing, there was a cross sign. And that children Crusades in 1212, thousands of children marched from the Rhineland through the Mediterranean, and the hunger of disease they were caught and sold as slaves. This was the children Crusades. Holy War. Next, monasteries and their impact. Monasteries are residences of the monks came of all over the Europe. Monasteries not only the served to the residence of the monk, it was also the learning center. And the monks wanted to serve the people. They opened monasteries, and weary means tired travelers who wanted to rest people, means which the people were tired and they're traveling from one place to another place, they can get the rest in this monasteries and also getting the medical treatment from the Christian people. These acts survive and it make the Christianity more popular. And around 500 CE, the Saint Benedict set over the monastic rules and establishment system. So Saint Benedict changed the monastic rule and also established a new monastic rules, and it was called the monasticism, become the powerful force throughout the Europe and gave rise of the many early centers of the learning, famously Ireland, Scotland, and Gaul. So who was the Saint Benedict? Let's see. I have brought a pictures of Saint Benedict. Here you can see the Saint Benedict was a religious reformer who lived in Italy in the late 400s to early 500. He is known as the father of Western monasticism, having the established rule that would become the norm of innumerable Christian monks and nuns. He is the patron saint of Europe. So next topic. In early 10th century, Western monasticism was further invigorated. Invigorated means inspired through the revival of the pure monastic ideas of the great Benedictine monastery of Cluny. So the great Benedictine monastery of the Cluny, the Western monasticism got the it was inspired. So Cluny, who was actually the Cluny Abbey is a former Benedictine monastery's former. in the Cluny. Cluny, it is in France. Cluny, actually it is France, and Cluny Abbey was a former Benedictine monastery in Cluny in France. From the 11th century onwards, older cathedral school developed into the university, and they become the ancestors modern center of the learning, like the University of Paris, University of Oxford. That one is, it was developed from the cathedral school. When the new towns developed in the Western Europe, new mendicants orders also set up. Mendicant order means is a paupers and beggars order. Also developed the Franciscans and the Dominicans, founded by the Saint Francis and Saint Dominic respectively. These two type of the mendicant order was passed by Saint Francis and Saint Dominic. Both these orders helped develop the high centers of the learning and University of Europe. Also, architecture benefited from the movements with the rise of Romanesque and Gothic. Romanesque is a round-topped arcs. Is a one type of the architectures. It always carry the round-topped arches, and Gothic architecture was also developed. In the building of great European cathedral. Cathedral, you know, is a part of a diocese. Many women were drawn the Christianity and gave up the life in the service of God, and they were called the nuns. Women's Christian religious peoples were known as uh, that nuns, and their living place was known as convent or nunneries. Here you can see the picture of the King Charlemagne. One fact corner: Anno Domini is abbreviated as AD and refers to the year of the Lord. AD is now referred to as a CE or the Christian era. The years before the Christ is known as BC, before Christ era, and there is no zero in the Sims, and year CE1 follows the immediate after BC. Okay, so that much for today. Next day I will discuss the exercise question answers. I hope you will read the books properly and try to answer the MCQ questions. You will try to fill the MCQ question answers. Next day when I will discuss, you will just match the question answers, and board questions I will provide you as a PDF. Okay, thank you.